Few places are richer in tradition, more steep in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. He finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Noland.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bryant. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Noland getting some heat. Working that left side now. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Bryant. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block. It's Patel. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the jet sweep here.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They are willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Got the quick completion. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Noland. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Going up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Dropping back, it's Francis. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. The Buckeyes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. He'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Noland. He makes the connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The run from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Snags it quickly on the left. Northwestern right back to the line. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
From the gun, the ground game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it inaccurate.
Snags it inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They are up by just 1 over South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to throw, it's Francis. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's McFarland. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Still looking. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looking downfield, it's Francis. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He'll just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's Love. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll try the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Noland. Quick strike complete. On the move is the 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. That's reeled in. It's Tate. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing right. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exit. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. Dropping back, it's Francis. Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's McFarland. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They want to just keep throwing it. Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, when you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He's got his man across the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Noland. That pass is incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wildcats want to move quickly.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Ohio State 17, Northwestern 0.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Tate. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the air, it's Noland. Finds the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. The toss sweep to the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended over 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over South Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Northwestern right back to the line. Back to pass, it's Francis. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through to the
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The aerial assault continues. Catch in the middle. It's Love. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
got it behind the line. It's Bryant. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's McFarland. Offense in the hurry up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Noland. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tate. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to him again. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Grabs it in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Dropping back, it's Francis. Throws to the tight end. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's McFarland. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they got him for the sack. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.